So that's probably going to take you maybe roughly about 10 minutes. Make sure you flip it on both sides. You don't want one side overcooked over than the other. You don't want it all burnt up, okay? You do want to make sure that you cook it evenly through. All right, you don't want raw chicken as well. You're going to set your oven to 400 degrees, all right? When we get done topping it, you're going to put the pans back in the oven. It's almost like cooking Dutch, all right? You put the pans back in the oven, and you're going to leave it in there for maybe 5-10 minutes, all right? Just make sure that the chicken's done. 10 minutes would be really good. 10 minutes would be, it would be safe. You already did it for 10 minutes on stovetop, so you're just gonna put it in for 5 to 10 minutes at 400 degrees, and that'll make sure it's done. What you're gonna do is you're gonna top this chicken off. You're gonna do 2 tablespoons of all of this: barbecue sauce, cheese, and as you see, just so you can see, we got Sargento's reduced fat Kobe Jack cheese. All right. So you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cheese, 2 tablespoons of Rotel, that's the tomatoes and green chilies and all that stuff. You got 2 tablespoons of green onions. You're gonna top it off with bacon bits, and we're gonna throw that in the oven. Okay. So here we go. Get your little spatula. I got me a little plastic spatula here. You can get a spoon, it doesn't really matter, okay? We're not gonna make a big deal about all that, okay? When it's done, it's gonna be all that and a bag of chisnips. That is the word for the day, chisnips. Here we go. Throw your barbecue sauce on there, and I like a lot of barbecue sauce. So, we're just gonna get nice and generous with it. All right. If you want to put it on both sides, you can. Both sides is not going to face the top, all right? You're going to get one side that's going to get baked on pretty good. The other side probably just going to stay real loose and wet. Make sure you spray these too, I forgot to tell you. Make sure you spray your pans with the Pam non-stick cooking spray, all right? You don't want this to stick. So once you get your barbecue sauce on there, just spread it out nice and even, all right? Spread it out. Y'all remember the word for the day from the last one? Kriznacks. We getting it all in the crevices and all in the kriznacks. I'm expanding your dialect. I'm getting your words right too. Man, that smells good, man. If you ain't never had Sweet Baby Ray's, you ain't living. You wasting time. You ain't living. You ain't had Sweet Baby Ray's. Alright, so we're just mixing this in. This is a low fat, low carb, low everything. As you see, man, I don't fry anything. I don't eat fried food. Here you go. This is how you know whether or not what you eating is good or not. You on a diet? I got a client of mine that says, I asked him, I said, what is your diet? He said he don't know what his diet is. I'm like, dude, he don't have a diet. I'm like, dude, whatever you take in your body every day, I don't care if it's Dunkin' Donuts, if it's Krispy Kremes, whatever it is that you are consuming on a daily basis, that is your diet, period. So, if you want a clean diet, stop what you're doing, go get you some McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, fried food, fried whatever. Eat that and see how you feel in about 15 minutes. Guaranteed you won't do it again. So anyway, you'll notice we don't fry nothing. Alright, so we got the barbecue sauce on there. You want to get your cheese on. 2 tablespoons, but you know, I don't measure a lot of stuff out. This is low fat, but just make sure it's nice and generous. Alright. Get your cheese on there. Again, I am going to emphasize, as long as you're riding with me, I'm going to emphasize your diet. I said this 1,000 times, I'll say it again. As long as, I don't care what you're doing, if you go hard in the gym and you're killing, you leaving it all in the gym. You leave whatever you're doing. If you're doing spinning classes, Zumba, I don't care what it is you're doing, and you are not getting in results. You need to look at what you're doing in the kitchen. I don't care what you're doing. As long as your diet is on point, you are going to see results. If your diet is, the basics, man, if you are not eating the right things, you're not going to get the results. If you want to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. You can't take in mass calories if you want to lose weight. If you want to pack on the pounds, you gotta put on the calories. You gotta be in a caloric surplus. You can't be in a deficit. I mean, this is the basic stuff, all right? So here we go. You got your cheese on there. Throw you some Rotel, all right? Spread that around. Okay, kind of keep the juices out of it. Spread this around. Man, this chicken is so tender. When you mash it out like that, you're going to see all the juices and stuff on the pan. It is so stinking tender, it's not even funny. And it smells, oh my God. I'm going to be the first one to invent scratch and sniff TV. That's right, your boy going to do that. I'm going to be the first one with scratch and sniff TV. Watch that, watch that. All right. So you got that on there. Get your green onions. Whoop, 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 whoop. The green onions smell awesome, man. They smell so stinking good. All right. Then, last but not least, we're going with bacon bits. This is not real bacon. These are imitation bacon bits. For all you hippies out there that think that this is going to kill your diet, whatever, you know what? Stop watching me. This is for everybody that's interested. Here we go, man. Throw your bacon bits on there. You know my word is flavor profile, man. I do not like boring food. I don't like living a boring life. You don't have to live a boring life. You don't have to have boring food. And guess what? You can still do what you want to do and accomplish what you want to accomplish in the gym. Bottom line. Let's not make dieting a taboo. Let's not do that anymore. Make it what it is, man. Let's make this real. All right, so we got that on there. We don't want that in the oven. So, you got your chicken dress. We're going to throw this in the oven. Again, for about 5 to 10 minutes. Because my chicken breasts are bigger than normal, we're going for 10. Alright? It's about 10 minutes after 8 right now, but we're going for 10. We're going to throw it in there. Alright? Hey, y'all come back. When we get this done, we're going to have it all dressed up. I got a surprise for y'all on the end. We doing dessert tonight. Why? Because we deserve it. Why? Because we went ham in the gym. What we got tonight? I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a low-fat, low-calorie, ice cream, chocolate taco. It's going down. It's the godson. Kevin the Vet, Taurus Fit, no bull, just bulk. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Come holla at your boy. We gonna chop it up.